Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Reeves, head blender of Cornell Diehl Pipe Tobacco Company, and today I want to talk to all of you about Golden Days of Yore. Golden Days of Yore was the first Christmas blend that I developed for Cornell Diehl, and it was inspired by memories from my own childhood around the holidays. So my mom, every year after Thanksgiving, would put out this potpourri, this warm, spicy smelling, just beautiful cinnamon and allspice and clove and ginger scented potpourri. And that was how the house smelled through on to New Year's Day. And so when I first set out to make a Christmas blend for Cornell Diehl, that was one of the things that I wanted to try and figure out a way to capture. I wanted to try and work this into a flavor profile, some way to capture that aroma or senses of that into a flavor, something that could be smoked and shared with all of you. So I took star anise and allspice and cloves and cardamom and made this really fragrant tea, mixed it with caramelized sugar and some rum and just a touch of chocolate to help kick up some of the earthy back note of that aroma, and then placed it on a blend of Virginia, Katerini, just a touch of dark fired, and a little bit of Perique and some black Cavendish. There are elements of what the house smelled like in Christmas time in my childhood evident in the 10 note. You can pick up on some cardamom and some clove and some allspice there. It's subtle though, and in the flavor as well. This translates in little heats, little waves that you will get notes of these things as you slowly draw smoke into your mouth and pass it through your nose. But overall, this blend is savory. It is deep. It is warming. I think it's very comforting. It has a really nice sort of deep caramel kind of sweetness to it. The notes of the dried spices really are much more subtle than you might think. And while it is technically true to call this an aromatic, the tobacco is really what carries the majority of the flavor profile. I really love this blend for the ways that it sort of just nudges these elements of memory from my childhood. It's not a photograph. It's not a capturing of that aroma and having that sort of like forced in front of you. It nudges towards it. It suggests that there is something there, and I think that that's really fun. That's the way that memory works. That's the way that aroma triggers memory. It sort of nudges you to recall something that is just lingering on the edge of your consciousness. And so it's really cool to be able to offer a blend that might also tug at memories from some of your own childhoods or associations that some of you make with aromas and flavors around the holidays. I hope that that's the case. That was certainly my intent. So without further ado, keep your eyes peeled for Golden Days of Yore, and I hope you all enjoy it as much as I do. Thanks so much, guys.